Hello everyone, Haruki here. This video will be a bit special. It won't be your standard gameplay video, I guess. Yeah. But more of a guide video on how to stop a train correctly. I've seen many people, especially non-Japanese speakers, ask questions on how to stop trains properly in many Japanese train simulators. So I would assume that there's no such thing called the step braking technique outside of Japan, which is why a lot of the information cannot be found in English, which is why I decided to make this video. Yeah. So the concepts we'll be covering in this video. Man, I sound like a freaking lecturer in a university. So the concepts we'll be covering in this video are basically what is step braking. They come in many names actually. So what is step braking? How do you do the proper braking techniques? And basically what is considered step braking and what is not considered step braking. Yeah, so at the end of this video, if you feel like you want more of this sort of guide videos, do tell me in the comment section. I'm not gonna ask you to like and subscribe at this point, cause who likes a beggar? Haha, at the start of the video, haven't even showed you anything. Yeah, so let's show you what step braking is. Sassoku ikimashou. So before I show the example of what step braking is, you probably want me to explain what step braking is, and just maybe a bit of a background. So back in the days, the good old days where trains do not have what do you call it, regenerative braking, they're just using 100% air brakes. Yes, back in those days, or rather, we like to call it in Japanese the Kokutetsu era, which is basically before JR existed. Most of the trains are on air brakes. You know, your very, very traditional air brakes. And those have something what we call time lag. So when you apply the brakes, you can kind of feel that there is a bit of lag between when you do your hand action of moving the brake into place and the train responding to that. This is generally because it takes time for the air to, go to the brakes and, pressurize the brakes. So that's pretty common for that. So it's the TLDR is that it makes it much more efficient to do step braking rather than constantly applying the brakes, releasing the brakes, applying the brakes, releasing the brakes. So what I'm about to show you up here is an example of step braking. So you kind of saw that I increased the brake, but I never, pull it back down to, let's say, B1 and then push it back up. So I'm leaving it directly like that. Oh shit, oh fuck. Alright, let's try that again. So, same thing here. We're between Kaigan Koen and Nijigahama. So generally, we'll be traveling quite fast. Fast approach at 110. Maybe some 105. Some people prefer a bit slower. So yeah, I would assume this portion of the Tatehama Railway could be challenging for some people because of the high-speed approach. So let's get our speed up to 105 right here. Right. Should be coming up now. We got a buzzer. We should be getting our ATS pattern in 3, 2, 1. There we go. TP. Can start braking. So notice how my brake only goes up and I'm not constantly adjusting it, in the sense I don't go up, down, up, down. Okay, nice and slow. And then stop here. Mets. So realize how at the top left in the scoring it just says breiki, kome, naoshi, nash. And it only gives me 30 points. So you might be wondering, isn't it 50 points? Yes, it's supposed to be 50. But this is just kind of one of the breaking styles. It's considered half correct. Basically, there is two styles. One style, which is what I shown you just now, and I'm going to show you the next style. And the next style, the 50 point one, is called the 2-step break, 3-step release. That is a bit harder to perform. I'm gonna try. I'm not the best at it, but hey, I'm just here for demonstration purposes. So it takes a lot of effort to do. So I'm gonna try to not fail epically. This section about 90 kilometers per hour. Right, so next is Kawarasaki Teisha. Okay, we got a buzzer. So for your 2-step break and 3-step release, it is kind of self-explanatory. So you apply 1, 2, something like this. You don't move it, and then you do 3-step release. So we already did 2 break process. We just hold it there. One, two, three. There we go. See? Yeah. It's a bit harder to pull off, and that's kind of an extreme example, I have to admit, because I kind of kept it at B5 until the last minute before the release. So, okay, added in post Haruki here. So I forgotten to mention that you could technically do your 2-step break, 3-step release slowly. You do not need to do it like me in one shot. You could technically, let's say for example, release the break 1 step before you enter the station, and then maybe another time midway, halfway, and then finally, of course, you want to go back to B1 at the last moment, the last few cm. Otherwise, you're asking for your passengers to fly. Yeah, so don't forget to bring it back to B1. Right, okay, that's pretty much it. Back to the video. You kind of get the idea, which is that you bring the notch from like this. So 1, 1, 2, and then you bring it like 1, 2, 3, something like that. Amazono Teisha 6両場内中継進行場内進行停車次は停車所定点目バツ所定点目バツ所定点目バツ6両停車6両停車6両停車6両6両メッツページよし So yeah, that's basically it. I would say it's not that hard to perform the process of step breaking. It just takes practice. And to be fair, it took me 6,600 kilometers on record on this game. I think that's enough to fly yourself from Singapore to somewhere within Japan, maybe Beijing or somewhere. Yeah, that's the amount. Someone correct me in the comment section with the nerd emoji, please. Yeah, but that's pretty much. So don't beat yourself up if you can't do it on the first try, because I have to admit it's really hard. To me, 6,600 kilometers on record on this game. Yeah, so if you like this kind of videos for some reason, do drop a comment below and tell me whether you want to see a bit more of this kind of stuff. I'm definitely open for feedback. Yes, and yeah, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I'm gonna be that annoying YouTuber now and say like, do you know that like at least 70% of people are unsub? Yeah, that's the fact. So yeah, do drop a subscribe. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next gameplay video or guide video if there's ever a next one. Yeah, right. Bye bye. Otsunuki, bye bye.